dude, but granola and yogurt, that's up there. Cut it, leave it, clip it.
Ladies and gents, guess what? We are on tour doing stand-up comedy, yelling on stage at people. Where's Michael Blaustein gonna be? I will tell you. December 9th, I will be in San Diego, California. January 23rd, I will be in Sacramento, California. February 3rd, I will be in Philadelphia, PA, Philly boy cheesesteaks. February 5th, I will be in NYC at the Gramercy Theater. Go get tickets. Them bitches are going fast. And then February 6th, I will be in Boston, Massachusetts. More cities coming very soon. Go get tickets at blaucomedy.com. Mr. Wallace.
Anyways, the Are You That Guy tour is on sale now. No pre-code, no nothing needed. About everything is about halfway sold out. Some we've added second shows. Seattle, we added a second show. Minnesota, we added a second show. Tickets are fucking moving. And if you aren't, then you snoozing. Goddamn bars. But in addition to all that, these are all on trevorwallscomedy.com, 28 cities, but we still have some of the OGs that have been booked on some club dates here. We got Denver at Comedy Works. 4 of the 5 are sold out. Why am I promoting it? We have Charlotte, North Carolina, December 16th through the 18th. Charlotte, North Carolina at the Comedy Zone. Big ass club, holds like 400. Massive. Pack it out, pack it in, pack it out. Let me shout. Nashville, Tennessee, January 6th through 9. Nashville, Tennessee, January 6th through 9. 6 shows. TrevorWallsComedy.com. See if I'm coming to a city near you on my Instagram or on my website, TrevorWallsComedy.com, or just Trevor Walls on Instagram. Or don't do any of that, you know? Just fucking sit at home and listen to the podcast if you want. I don't really give a shit. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. We enjoy it. You enjoy it. Psych, come buy fucking tickets. Gabe, splat.
Splat it. Hey, man. What's up? Welcome to Stiff Socks.
The podcast?
The podcast.
The podcast.
Hey, yeah. Gabe, how you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I had a really good Thanksgiving.
Already?
We're gonna, I'm so full.
Wait, no, this is pre-recorded. We're seeing our families this week. How did you already, or did you do a friendsgiving? How do you feel about friendsgiving?
I think they're fine. I'm gonna do one.
You're gonna do one?
Yeah.
Were we gonna get an invite?
Yeah, you guys wanna come?
That's fucked up, man.
Where do you live? What's your address again? Here's how I feel about a Friendsgiving.
Give it to me.
I want to be invited, but I don't want to go. Mm-hmm. I actually do want to go. I don't know.
Totally invited.
Here's the thing. You get there and it's all fun and games, and then you're there for 14 minutes, and then some guy goes, "You into crypto?" And you're, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And you go, "Oh, well, that's my Uncle Mark."
Uncle Mark, also cousin something. Hey, Friendsgiving, don't know this cousin, get him out of here.
If I'm hosting it, sure. But I don't know. It's a bright ambiance. People bring too much of the same things. Everybody brings stuffing. Everybody.
And there's also this one person who brings like a baking soda pie. You're like, what the fuck are you? What did you bring?
Baking soda pie.
I don't know. I just made something up. This sounds disgusting to me. Someone always brings something weird as fuck.
Yeah, or they bring something normal but make it weird. They put like pomegranate seeds in the mac and cheese, and you're like, how is this?
Hold the fucking phone.
Are you serious?
You
need that?
That sounds incredible.
I mean, you put other things in your mouth that I would question, but pomegranate seeds in.
I would like
Think about mac and cheese.
Got it?
Put pomegranate seeds in it. Hot pomegranate seeds?
Why do they have to be hot? You're right.
Mac and cheese?
I'm dumb.
Have you ever had kugel?
What the hell did you just call me?
It's a Jewish dish.
Kugel? Jews suck at food, man.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know what happened. Were we in the desert too long? And we just didn't know how to cook?
Yeah, I don't know. We were just focusing on our fits. You ever seen Orthodox Jews? They'd be fitted to the brim.
I love those.
Fitted.
I love the hats.
Hats are crazy. No, kugel, it's like cold mac and cheese. Yeah, with like cinnamon and raisins and noodles and cheese and cream cheese.
Ew.
It sounds like Fear Factor food. Or what's that show, Chopped? I love that show.
Chopped is great.
Chopped is great. Where they're like, you have porcupines, raspberries, and the inside of a jewel pod. Yep. I love that show. That show's great.
I watched a couple episodes with my ex. Boo! And
why'd you say boo?
What to her?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Boo! And I got really into it. It's one of those shows where you go in being like, this show's for fucking losers.
Dude, they got you.
And then as soon as they open that box of shit, you go, ooh.
Well, the cooking show, they edit really well too with the dramatic music, the zooms and this and that. And then, they always throw out the ingredient last. And it's like every time you have the same question, you're like, how on earth are they going to use a Skechers to make dessert?
You're like crab meat and a cinnamon stick.
It's honestly weird. And then the judges have the audacity to be like, this tastes a little bit off. Yeah, there's literally Fuel 97 in this.
Would you be good on that show?
I think so because I kind of cook like that already.
That's what I was gonna say.
How I cook breakfast for myself when nobody's around is hilarious. Like today, I had like anything I just can put it on bread and then I'm in. Like gluten-free bread, bitch, pussy, I know. And then I just put like just some sausage.
Not bad.
Like a cracked egg.
Love it.
Lunch meat.
What's wrong with
this?
And
then like cheese.
That sounds
There's
phenomenal.
But there's no top. There's no like.
You don't put another piece of cheese on top?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound bad.
I just like eat it, but it like like it sounds good, but you look at it and it just, I don't know.
I think you're undervaluing that sandwich. It doesn't sound bad at all.
I've definitely made worse meals than that. I definitely have done.
You know what I had today? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what I had.
And?
That's it. Oh, man, that I had something from the cafe, but like for my breakfast at like 12:15. I was like, I'm starving.
What? Where does a PB&J belong in the daily routine?
Lunch.
It's a lunch thing.
It has to be lunch.
I mean, it has to be lunch, but like, would it go up or would it more so go down? If you're like, it's more breakfast or more dinner?
I think it's more dinner.
Really? I think it's more breakfast.
Really?
PB&J for breakfast you can get away with because like, you got a quick day. But like, if you're having it for dinner, that's like a decision. Because you have it in the morning, like, oh, you got to get out, you got to get in, you're on the run. Dinner, you're like sitting down,
Do you know
PB&J, just watching The Bachelorette.
Do you know how many times I've had a PB&J for dinner? Like, I mean, innumerable. I don't even know if that's a word. A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Dude, I've done that too. I've just ate spoonfuls of peanut butter. We know this.
But
I've had chips and salsa for dinner. My roommate used to make fun of me when I lived in a pool house. He's like, you know, more chips and salsa for dinner, huh? I'm like, I'm working 2 internships and doing stand-up comedy in the back of a bar called Oyster Fucks.
Is it called Oyster Fucks for real?
It was it was in Studio City, Oyster House.
Oyster House.
Yeah, I used to live right over there.
You ever eat things out of a pan?
Huh?
Or
Skillets are always. Oh yeah.
What is it called? Saucepan.
Saucepan.
Yeah, like one of the, you would make pasta. You ever eat things just out of like?
You ever cook scrambled eggs in a pot? Like you don't have a pan, so you just cook it like normal.
I think we're talking about the same thing. We're just labeling it wrong.
Yeah.
Or different. It's just like a saucepan is just like a pan with a handle.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I never used to eat things out of that. I've been eating oatmeal out of that shit. Fuck bowls. It's already a bowl. Why do you need?
This is hot.
But like, work me through. Why the fuck?
But it is a bowl with a grip.
Yeah. Why do you need? Like, you could get much better leverage with the handle.
Weird, but you put a circle on the bowl. Coffee cup. I'd be eating out of coffee cups. Cereal out of a coffee cup.
Never done it.
On the go.
Never done it.
It's fire. Yeah, I've made like oatmeal in a coffee cup before.
Bro. Oatmeal in a coffee cup. That makes total sense to me. On the go. Yeah, that makes total sense to me. You know what I did recently, dude? I ate a big oatmeal out of the pan guy, and this is what I've been having. And you guys are gonna make fun of me because, like, you guys, of course, why would you not have this in your life? I've had a granola with milk.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna happen.
That's like my mom's go-to.
That's so funny. I've never had it.
Fire up meal.
It's
like a nice 9 p.m. snack.
It's so good.
Granola milk, dude. But granola and yogurt, that's up there. Cut it, leave it, clip it. Your tooth is on the table. Punch in. How do you still not have a fucking tooth?
I'm a loser.
Yeah.
Hold on.
People in Jacksonville had more teeth than you.
Dude, I just spilled everything. Fuck.
How did that happen?
I hit the table like an idiot because I'm a Neanderthal. And
Neanderthal sounds like a last name. Oh, that's the Neanderthals.
Well, we'll clean it up. I mean,
does it matter?
Actually, no, it doesn't at all. Everything's spilled. Wet. I don't know how to make girls wet.
Wet. Speaking of making girls wet, you know what's funny? I got back from Jacksonville. Hold up with them boys. Which all the shows were absolutely fire. I know I had my doubts going into it, and I talked a lot of smack because we have hotel trauma of comedy.
Yep.
The comedy club was in the hotel. It said Ramada Inn, giant marquee. Ramada Inn, brunch every Saturday, Sunday. Right below it, Trevor Wallace this weekend.
It's so weird.
It's a humbling moment. I'll tell you that much.
That's what fucking Atlanta Punchline was, which all the shows were super fun too. No, it's in a diner. So it literally says whatever Silver Diner, and then
really
underneath
undervalues what comedy is.
Yes, I don't even think the sign says Punchline Comedy. It says Silver blah 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 Diner.
Yeah, there's Catfish tonight.
And then it just says
is
Michael.
a comedian? Why don't I go by Catfish?
Catfish is
Catfish on stage. Come on. But it literally looked like something from like I would say like 2002 era. All the chairs were like suede and they had like the chrome outer. The tables had cloth on it where, you know, the cloth that has like fuzzy underneath it?
Yes.
Like church cloth on the tables. It had all that. The guy who let me into the back door wasn't wearing shoes. He was almost footless. He was shoeless.
What do you mean?
He just wasn't wearing shoes.
Socks?
No socks. Just raw dog and Jacksonville floors.
Just
shut it
down. Put
well, it's like,
shoes
you know,
on.
because it was so where you enter is in the back of the hotel, but there's people staying there. It's a motel. It's one that like they all face in. They all look at the pool.
It's where murder happens.
Yeah. So
murders and hookers. Isn't it so funny that all that happens in the one place?
Oh, the green room was a conference room.
No.
And I was like, what conference room is happening at a Ramada Inn? They're like, well, the sales for heroin are up today. Yeah, because it's raining. All right. So we're like waiting in this conference room, but like, you know, when somebody's holding a door for you and they're like, oh, come on in. Yeah, that guy did that, and he looked back and he was sagging. White dude, kind of looked like Kevin
Federline.
Somebody who looked like he dressed like Machine Gun Kelly, but in like August.
Kevin Federline.
Yeah, but he wasn't wearing shoes, and he let us in.
Was he working there?
No.
Oh,
maybe.
thank
I don't know.
God. I thought
he was just a person, just vibing, just at the Ramada.
How he's gonna be at a Ramada?
I don't know, but I had no idea what to expect. And the shows were absolutely fire. But coming back from Jacksonville was funny because the next day was the lady's birthday. Hey, sexy time, let's go, right?
Yeah.
Give it to me. Bark, bark. I'm a dog with a bone. Give it to me.
Let me put it in the doghouse.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Not bad. So we're getting extra frisked up. It's at birthday frisk.
Oh, hold on.
Birthday frisk.
Let me ask you this. So this is
lobster bisque in the tits.
God damn.
Lobster bisque.
If you could fuck. Lobster bisque is so good. If you could pick something
when was
to
the
come
last time
out.
you drank out of a thermos?
I'm not Bigfoot. I don't know. A thermos.
Motherfuckers had thermoses in middle school. Those kids should be on a hit list.
What do you just put soup in them, right? It's a soup.
Yeah, but it keeps it warm for so long.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a hit list. A watch list.
Okay.
Like just a thermos. Like that's just crazy to be like, oh, it's 11 a.m. chicken noodle.
I don't think it was ever chicken noodle. I think it was always tomato.
Really?
God, all the kids I knew had thermoses.
I could just think of, and then the smells, and they wouldn't wash it.
They were all like transformer thermoses. They weren't ever like regular ones.
If you're hiking, by all means, yeah. But if you're walking 0.2 miles to school, thermos? Nah. Anyways,
lady sex. Oh, I was just gonna ask you real quick. Could talk about lobster bisque and tits. If you could pick a liquid to come out of your girlfriend's boobies, what would it be?
Chicken Alfredo.
Oh shit! That's a liquid,
rich. Though? I mean, the Alfredo sauce.
The
chicken might get stuck, but the Alfredo sauce.
I think if you want to get the chicken, you have to squeeze the boob extra, and it would just kind of boom.
Yeah, it's like when you got boba in a straw. You gotta,
that's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd probably do one tit Alfredo, one marinara. You suck the two together. Somehow vodka sauce. Pink sauce?
God damn. You know skin is the biggest organism that we have on us?
I do now.
Yes, dude. Also, it's a condom brand.
Whoa, SKYN?
Yup.
Skin. Heard about them. And not only are they the condom brand, well, they're also much more than that. They're the number one non-latex condom brand.
Whoa.
And again, they're more than just condom brands. They have personal lubricants, massagers. We'll talk about it. My girl, if not already, yeah, she doesn't use one so much, it ran out of batteries.
Buzz.
Okay, all the batteries are not banned at my house because I am jealous of a massager that they sent to us. So it's clearly working. It's good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it. You feel it. You love it. Skin. I mean, and the condoms are just the closest thing to wearing nothing.
Yeah, and we all want to feel like as we're using a condom that doesn't feel like anything because we know that wearing a condom sucks, but these are incredible because you actually can feel all the nuances of a vagina while you're beating it up, okay? It's available in a wide variety of options to enhance sex for both you and your partner or partners. Get it? So as we know, man, it's the freaking holiday season, all right? So treat that special someone to intimate products from Skin, all right? So visit skin, skyn.com. That's skyn.com. Explore skyn on Amazon or shop Skin at your local Walmart.
You heard the man. Get a good gift.
Goddamn. Is vodka sauce just Alfredo and tomato sauce?
I don't think so, but I think so.
What's
It's up
vodka sauce? I always thought there was liquor in vodka sauce.
I think there is a little.
Is there?
Like a spritz, a splash.
Motherfuckers be using wine to cook.
Even worse, people put beer cans in a chicken's ass. Beer can chicken.
What the hell did you just say to me?
Beer can chicken.
Is that real?
People fist a chicken with a fucking Modelo and call it Tuesday.
I think I think you're misunderstanding.
No, I swear to God, there's a beer can chicken. They'll take like a giant like 24 ounce like Modelo and get it in. Type in beer can chicken.
I'm doing it right
Dim the
now.
lights. It's a thing.
How do you cook it? Like in an oven?
Well, you leave it in there and then you give yourself lockjaw. Yeah, look, it's literally. Dude, the chicken's just fucking taking the goddamn Campbell's can.
That can't be good. That's how you make a NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
That can't be good.
People love it. My sister texted the family. She goes, I want to make a turducken. And I go, I want a new family.
Is it turducken where you put a
Turkey, duck, and chicken. But it's all in one.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do you make it all in
It's
one?
like a 4 loco of fucking meat. No, you like stuff it all in there. So it's like a Russian doll of meats.
I don't like people.
No.
You know what I mean? Just stick to the fucking OG.
Yeah. No, you literally.
Dude, this aluminum leaks out into the chicken. You eat aluminum. This is awful.
Yeah, well, I think if you're at this point in your life, you're probably not doing well. And somebody's listening to this, it's fucking amazing. It probably is. Anyways.
That's literally a hillbilly's fleshlight right there.
Well, fucking yee, call me a hillbilly. I'm doing that tonight. What liquid would you have come out of your lady's nipples?
Gatorade.
Gatorade?
Yeah.
What color?
Red.
Wow.
Because think about, I feel like that would be the most useful thing, right? Because as you're fucking, I'd be getting thirsty. So like as you're fucking, I can just be like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
You ever seen a what's it called? A goddamn airplane, like a F
Nope,
whatever. Like a fighter jet in the air, and then this other like bigger jet comes in and fuels them midair.
Oh yeah.
That's what I would do with my
Whales
girls.
do that. They have like little fish that suck to them. Just hitching a ride.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
are
yeah,
plankton.
Plankton.
No, they have little fish too.
No, there's like fish that their whole like life is just sucking onto them, just like transporting them.
Okay, their
Are
whole
those
ecosystem.
hitchhikers of the sea,
Yes.
Those are the hobos of the sea.
but they're hitchhiking. They're like getting a ride.
Where's it going?
You don't say they're part of the posse.
Temecula?
Hold on. So whales are just Ubers?
Yeah.
That'd be sick, dude. Biggest
Uber, pool, ocean,
ocean water.
Wet. This is where the story's going. Get back from Jacksonville, freaky time, birthday, and she goes, how about we get out the vibrator? And I'm like, oh, alihuta like gasolina. Fucking Daddy Yankee up in this shit. Let's go. And she goes, but you got to find the charger. I killed the battery or you were gone.
Oh!
I was like, God damn.
You killed the battery.
What the fuck did you do? Did you have a romantic dinner with this thing? Did you redo the San Andreas Fault? How did
you do it? Dude, did you watch all of Sopranos while fingering yourself?
Yeah, dude.
That's so much time to dude.
You're telling me. I'm like, is your poor cooter okay?
No.
Should I go get the frozen peas or what's happening?
You might have to add an order sign for a little bit. It's got to be tender.
Yeah,
like a turducken.
Wet, no wet, dried up Sahara. But yeah, I was like, what did you do while I was gone? She's like, well, I don't know, I got bored.
We shouldn't have. You know what? These vibrators that we got from fucking Lifestyles is gonna be the goddamn end of us.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I came in my girl's room about whatever days ago, sitting on the bed, and it was wearing an NFL jersey. No, the vibrator was just out, dude. You get enough confidence just to leave it out. Oh, you've been doing work.
Yeah.
Our dicks aren't gonna mean anything anymore, which is a sad thing to talk about.
But that's what I was like, because this was never her whole prerogative. This was never her lane.
Yeah,
Then all of a sudden she's like, I guess you turned me on to it.
Didn't she think it was bad luck?
Yeah, she used to, every time she masturbated, she said she had bad luck. And I was like, have you been getting bad luck? And she's like, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, but that's a crazy thing to assume. Like, you jerk off, and then you have, like, one added call to your calendar at 1. And you're like, so much bad luck.
I'm going to say this, though. I wonder how much battery life that has. Like,
but I haven't charged a Manscaped once.
Either. That means that, I mean, I just want to know how many hours of doodle time that was. I mean, she's going
too many.
In.
Yeah. No, I think she was out here just fucking giving out third gun massages on the street for $7. Like, there's no way you can just. Like, I don't know.
Dude. But here's the thing. Think about, because women can have multiple orgasms. Can you think about if we were allowed to have
What would the equivalent of that be? Like, she bought a bottle of Jergens before a trip, and she came back, and that bitch was just emptied out in the dishwasher.
Yeah, I mean, but
that's happened too.
But think about this though: if we could have multiple orgasms, I wouldn't leave my room.
Right, but
they can do that. So in my head, I'm like,
it was just more shocking than. Okay, Gabe pulled this up, and it says. Works up to 4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours of.
Dude. And that's at max power.
And that's
max power,
dude.
She maxing out.
No,
she's in first gear for sure.
But all right, but if he's in first gear, that means that's probably 8 hours.
Yeah,
dude, you can watch Avatar 4 times. 8 hours. That's a work shift.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just reaffirming it.
No, but that's when she said, I was like, how did you?
Also, just charging it make me feel better.
Also, just tape your iPhone to it and call yourself. We'll make it work. But you know what's funny? The alternative because we couldn't find the charger.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Both 2 horny people running around the house like, where's your fucking charger? And at one point, I look in the bathroom and I see.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's a sponsor of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Quip toothbrushes. And I go,
no.
These son of a bitches be vibrating?
No.
And then I was like, come on, this should work. She's like, are you out of your mind? You brush your teeth with that. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll brush my teeth with both ends. Jam that shit in there. And then I was like, just give it a shot. She put it on for a second. She's like, no, not powerful enough. And I was like, not powerful enough. This can get plaque off my teeth. You can't think you can get off a little bit of a queef. Let's get it going.
Oh!
Put it in there.
Bitch, he's a leaf blower.
No, we didn't do it. But still, but I was like, does anything that vibrate good in there?
Yeah, we go back to 1995 and get a pager. Something.
I don't know. We never found the fucking charger.
So now it's just like dead?
Who knows?
Isn't it funny that
she probably went to a restaurant and got a to-go order and taped it to that. And it's like, your order is ready.
Isn't it funny that like a vibrator dead is just a dildo? You know how Mitch Hedberg had that joke about elevator when the elevator's broken, just stairs.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It's just a dildo.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so it's never. You can always use it. You need the vibration. Mm-hmm. The answer is yes. I think.
It's like being like a guy with neck tattoos without a neck tattoo is still a felon.
You're never gonna get a tattoo, are you?
No, I don't think I'll ever get tattoos. I just think every couple of years I change my thoughts on things. And looking back, I told you what I was going to get back in the day on my rib cage, right?
Oh God, I forget. You did tell me.
Yeah, it was going to be a diamond like cut out with this like an Ed Hardy type scroll over it that said "Diamonds are forever."
Oh,
and I also think I would have got bullied forever. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Pac's son, assistant manager type beat.
What?
That's one where every time you take your shirt off, you got to walk around like a flounder so nobody sees it. I don't know. I really like the stencil of a diamond, and I thought the scroll was cool. And that was just a phrase that I heard probably in like a fucking...
That's from like K Jewelers.
Yeah, every kiss begins with sick. Put it on.
All on me.
But I remember I ran it past my mom, and she's like, no. Think about it in 6 months, and if you still want it, we'll talk.
That's good.
And then, 6 minutes later, I was like, what is wrong with me?
Yeah.
You ever going to get tattoos?
No.
I could see you getting one.
I'm getting my tattoo kind of soon.
Turn up. What are you getting?
What?
Remember, I have to get the Yaris tattoo.
The
We
Yaris.
hit AK patrons, and
Oh,
I check
close?
it. I check it every day. We're creeping ever
Creeping up.
closer.
8,000 patrons. Gabe's going to get a Yaris blown to smithereens on his
I don't know,
eyelids.
man. Yeah, maybe eyelids.
Forehead, do it.
Where would you get it again?
I'm kind of thinking I would do it on my thigh.
Thigh. Thigh tats are hot.
Yeah.
Gabe could be even hotter.
I think I might do a thigh tat.
Wow.
Or I go real bold and just like get it on the inside of my wrist.
Can I ask you this
wrist.
though? Are you gonna just get a Yaris, like a regular one, or one that's blown up? A blown up Yaris would be
I think you got to
funny.
be blown up.
Yeah.
Or you could do something crazy where it's like on your bicep, but if you lower your arm, it shows like fire and smoke. So you can
Oh.
blow it up. And every time you jerk off, it's blowing up the Yaris.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Or you could blow the Yaris. Head, sex, penis, innuendo.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's coming up. I think sometime in the next
8,000
couple months.
patrons, you're gonna get a fucking Yaris tattoo. We're gonna vlog the whole thing. It's gonna be great.
7,000 something change?
Yeah.
Yep,
Get it to 8K. Gabe's getting a fucking Yaris, baby.
that's crazy.
Greta, is she
Greta,
alive?
Greta's alive. So we brought her to San Francisco. Oh, everyone
number
came.
one.
Say again.
Mistake number one.
Oh yeah. Everyone who came out to San Francisco show, thank you so much. You guys are fucking awesome. Minus the cup in the front. We won't talk about it. Anyways, so sex podcast. So
Whoa.
yeah, my girl came
Came
to the
or
show.
came?
She came.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Came to the show.
came to the show.
All right.
And then afterwards, things got a little hot and heavy in the old hotel room, as they do. Because
Yeah, but San
that's-
Francisco hotel rooms are the size of a Webster's dictionary. They're not big.
what the hell is up with?
San Francisco is like, we're New York. And you're like, I don't, no.
You have more room.
Yeah.
Make these bigger.
Yeah.
And it wasn't cheap.
No.
Make it bigger. I do not understand.
Yeah.
I literally can like touch both walls with my hands. Okay, so get a little hot and heavy, freak. And we, it's weird to have Greta in the room walking around. So we have two options. We either put her in her travel bag, which she kicks in the travel bag all the time. That's where she.
And it's just funny to be like, we're about to bang, get in the bag. And she's like, ooh, the view over here.
Oh yeah.
I don't care where the dog goes, except as long as the dog doesn't have views on me and I'll have views on the dog.
So this is what it was, right? So also we trained her to say go to bed, and she goes right in the fucking bag. It's awesome. We say, Gigi, go to bed. She goes to bed. We zip it up, and there's the front part Greta can see. It's like it's mesh. She can see. So we start to try, but Greta's looking. So my girl's like, I can't. So we turn her around, and as soon as we turn her
around?
Sorry,
Greta?
Gigi. We turn Greta around, so her part that she can see out of the bag is facing the wall, so she can't see nothing. Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck? I'm pissed.
Yeah, like this TV's ad sucks. So then, of course, my girl gets back on top of me, and then of course Greta's like,
Yeah, she's like, where's the show? I paid too much. No show?
this is bullshit. This Netflix show is terrible. So,
Yeah.
right? So then we keep trying, and I can't. Like, I cannot focus when
Yeah.
my fucking dog is just So I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, I heard Pluto the other night just fucking meowing up a storm. Hey, there's a little bit of other pussy being attended to.
yeah.
Delete.
Greta does not give a fuck. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then I try to put it in the bathroom. Same thing.
Bathroom. What do you think she was going to do in there?
Dude, I
fucking
don't-
take a bath?
I don't know. In my head, I was
Read
like,
the New York Times? Oh, whoa, stocks are going crazy. NFTs.
in my head, there was just gonna be more room, so she'd like relax. I don't fucking know. So eventually, I was like, baby, I can't, I just can't do this. And
Then
it's like,
you-
but it's like the last night of San Fran, and it's like, sex is like important to my girl. So then I like felt a little bad, but I'm like, I still can't do it. So then, get Gigi in the bed. Fuck, I'm going to sleep. Then
Y'all tapped out?
tapped out. There's no option.
Gigi,
There's no option.
Get
Where we gonna put her?
another room. Gigi, layaway, twin bed, get in there.
Can you imagine if I spent that much bread to get my dog another room?
Here's the thing. I think if you were a single man, you would have. I think if you were just like on a one night fling with some random nice lady,
Yep.
you would have been like, and she's like, oh my God, that dog's just so annoying. And she's just like, and you're like on it. You're like, fuck it, whatever, do it. You ever just like splurged on a hotel room and been like, what am I doing?
Yeah, dude, I did it in fucking when I was on the road
I remember
a
that.
year and a half ago. Literally just got another hotel room.
Wasn't that Phoenix?
It was in Huntsville. Just another.
Oh, well, anything in Huntsville shouldn't be more than 14 cents.
Honestly, it was way more than I thought.
Yeah, because they can see the horniness in your veins
They're
like, upcharge.
Yeah, they were like, "Where's your credit card?" Now you just use the Apple Pay on my cock.
Upcharge? That's the horny charge? How do you even know? So your pants are off.
Didn't care.
Give me it.
Didn't care.
Yeah, so, okay. I'm kidding. Obviously, you wouldn't get another room. So, Greta's on the bed. You're in the bed.
So we're like, all right, fuck it. So Gigi's now on the bed, and my girl, after like 10 minutes, it just starts just kind of moving hands close to the cockolis, and one thing leads to another, and Gigi's just on the bed. Gigi's just on the bed. The lights were off, so we couldn't really see her. She was like behind. And shout out to Gigi for respecting the whole thing. She didn't try to infiltrate. She was just kicking it in the corner. Oddly, didn't.
Y'all full on hit.
Full on beat.
Under the blanket?
On top.
What did Greta think y'all were doing? Looking for a tennis ball over there? Oh shit, what's under there? Let me get next. Hold up.
Dude, I don't know, but again, shout out to her. She sat on the corner of the bed.
It was fully dark, so I could...
It was fully dark.
You both under the blankets?
No. We're all on top of the blankets.
She didn't move?
All of us. She literally stayed on the corner, the far corner of the bed.
She's like, bro.
Listen, at that point, Greta, welcome to being an adult dog. What are you going to do?
I've heard stories of like some people are doing that and then like the dog sniffs somebody's ass. The dog's like, hold up. I've smelled this before at the dog park.
Yeah, but
Kevin?
But big, huge shout outs to Greta. Did not infiltrate, didn't sniff, literally just stayed on the corner and was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. A lot of noises, hit me up when y'all done. And she stayed in the corner, or the corner of the bed, just didn't move the whole entire fucking time. And got a little nutitos. Got a little nutitos in there, not gonna lie.
In where?
Yeah.
In where?
Yeah.
Greta?
No.
In her?
Yeah.
Is she on the...
Yeah, but I still get nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still get a little nervous. But it's so funny because as soon as we're done, Greta goes, oh shit, and she popped up, smelling everything. But during, didn't move.
Wow.
I know. I was very, very happy.
I feel like that was Greta proving her worth to you. She's like, I'm a good dog. See? I'm not a cock block.
Yeah, you're not going to put me in the fucking bag, you asshole.
Yeah.
I'll just sit in the corner.
Hold up.
All right. Uh-oh.
This is not it, but...
Threesome? Yeah.
No, is Greta a cuck? I mean, no, but...
She could be... Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you really break it down, you can't put her on like human things because if you really break it down, she's sort of like my daughter. So then things get weird.
Okay.
But also, is it weirder for you to label her as my daughter or label her as a cuck? Because then if she was a cuck, then me and Greta are together.
Right. That's why I know it's not. But she's just an old man on Craigslist is like, I want to watch people make love. Yeah, I want to go for a different type of walk in the park.
Oh shit! Dogs like walks. So weird.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go outside.
Meant to be outside.
Idiot.
Not in a studio apartment in Van Nuys. Let them go. Let them go. That's how I feel about people with dogs in New York. I get every dog. I'm like, you don't want to be here. The guy's like, no, I don't give a shit.
Dude, Greta bit someone in San Francisco.
Really? Put her down.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Everyone who's watching and listening in YouTube. She's bit about 4 people, dude.
Yeah, every time you guys travel. She's got one of those fucking gnarly collars on. She's biting people.
She fucking...
Who'd she bite? What was the context?
We're just at the beach. We're like, the sun was setting. It was like beautiful Golden Gate Bridge. And we're all walking. There's hella dogs just off leashes. Everyone's enjoying their life.
Was she on or off leash?
Off.
Wow.
But she's like playing with dogs. She's being great. Coming back whenever we call her, throwing the ball. It's great. And then there's one woman that was 60 feet ahead of us. Mm-hmm. Greta just takes off and just literally just bites the woman.
Like a heat-seeking missile?
Yes. Just bites the woman on the knee.
Knee?
And the woman goes,
how do you get bit in the knee?
I don't know. She's just walking.
She like jumped up?
Yeah, Greta just jumped. And the woman goes, and then Greta runs back, and I just acted like it didn't happen. What am I going to say? Because the moment I go, are you all right? She's going to say no. and then I got to give this woman $60,000.
So you just pretended like you didn't see it?
Nope. Listen, if you get bit in the knee and you don't talk to me, didn't happen. I don't know who you are. Maybe you deserved it. I don't know. I'm not going to go up to you and be like, you all right.
Yeah, but that's like say, hitting somebody's car and be like, if they didn't get out of the car, I'm not going to leave a note.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually happened to me before on the freeway where I like rear-ended a guy a little bit. Like we weren't going super fast, but I kind of rear-ended this guy a little bit.
Smack on the ass.
And then he
a little friendly, like when you see a girl in the kitchen, like
like a nice little love tap.
Favorite.
That's the only room where seeing some ass just fires me up.
I'd be grabbing vagina. I don't know what it is lately.
Big Trump guy, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what it is lately.
But is there any other room that like if I don't know, maybe it's just a position where she's like doing something on the counter, but ass just chilling. It's not like she's just like folding laundry in the room and I'm like, ass. Because then I'm just like, it smells like lavender. This is nice. But the kitchen, you're just like, ass. Boom.
I don't know. There's something about her like making scrambled eggs, and I'm just like, go ahead. Now, she's not making it for me. She's making it for her. Not making a misogyny. I'm just saying there's something about, because in the kitchen, it's kind of always like right after sleep, so the shorts are kind of small, and
the outfits are usually out here.
And they're kind of short, so they're leaning over the, I don't know. Something, there's sex on
But I'm saying, like, if she was just in the office just looking for a USB, you're not going to be like, that ass, ma.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Something about the kitchen. Oh no, step bro, I'm stuck in the air fryer.
Sex on the counter by the butter rolls.
Song.
Can we even talk about that anymore?
Sex on
R. Kelly, canceled.
By the butter rolls?
That's what he said. Sex in the kitchen on the counter by the butter rolls. No.
Goddamn. You hear that? That's ASMR for that plastic being murdered, bitch. It's Liquid Death, the second sponsor of this podcast. I crush these on the daily, baby. Murder your thirst, death the plastic. It's your boys, Liquid Death.
Dude, and let me tell you something about this gosh darn can. First of all, it looks cool as shit. Second of all, it's got this like aluminum wide mouth on it so you can chug, dude. I drink so much water because of these cans. The freaking plastic ones, first of all, horrible for the environment. Second of all, you can't chug it, and when you do, you gotta like, you gotta squeeze it. You look like an
I'm talking
idiot.
to you, Starbucks. More like you're star wasting bucks. Liquid Death.
Yes, we love it. You love it. You see them all the time in freaking 7-Elevens and convenience stores that look cool as shit. You're like, whoa, is that a beer? No, it's not. Okay, it's hydration for that ass. All right?
And honestly, I've seen them all over 7-Elevens and whatnot. They're cheap. It's like and it might change varied where you are, but I think it was literally like $1.19 or somewhere.
Yeah.
And there's something about cold aluminum versus cold plastic. And when you're drinking water out of cold aluminum, it's like double the cold. Does that make sense?
No, dude, it's double the cold.
Arrowhead always tastes hot, no matter how cold it is.
It could be ice, and you're like, this is fire. This is fire water. Let me tell you something, too. We got a bunch. They sent us a bunch. I put them in my refrigerator. It just looks cool.
Looks great.
You open up your fridge, you're like, I done made it.
You're like, am I a booze bag? No, I'm a fucking snooze bag because I'm sleeping so well because my body is hydrated from water.
Hydrated.
Dave, you ever done a Liquid Death?
Yeah, I love Liquid Death. I also I read yesterday that plastic recycling is a hoax most of the time.
What?
I have heard this.
It costs more money to burn down and melt down the plastic that they just don't actually do it.
That's like the penny. It doesn't cost more than a penny to make a penny.
Yeah, I think
that makes sense. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Abe, I love you, but no.
We don't need it. You know what they should do? Is just they take pennies, melt them down, and make Liquid Death cans. That's what they should do, dude.
Looks like Liquid Death, ladies and gentlemen. And if you want to grab some online, you can also do that at liquiddeath.com. Use /socks.
Do it.
And with that, you will get free shipping on all waters and merch. Honestly, the merch is fire. They've really sick designs.
That's liquiddeath.com /socks, or grab some at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and 7-Eleven. Murder that thirst, death to plastic. You know it. Go buy some. Boom, boom, boom. That's me drinking.
Goddamn.
Gabe, you said you got butt fucked by a car?
Wait, what did you say? You
got
love tap by a car?
I rear-ended someone a little bit. They started pulling away, and I was like, fuck, all right, I got to pull over. And but then they just drove off. Like they got over it, and they didn't want to deal
people
with
are just like, it's too much.
Yeah, so I think that goes.
I guarantee I've been in a day where it's like there's just so much going on where you're like, whatever. It is. If somebody hit me, you're like, fuck it. I guess that's just what it is. Dude, somebody hit my mom's car they merged in my mom, and then they denied it. Like at first they're like, I'm so sorry, and then when insurance came out, they're like, no, she hit me. But it's very clear that like her car was the one that got like hit into.
Yeah, dude.
Motherfuckers love denying that. They're like, I didn't.
Dude, my friend like damn near lost her door.
Oh shit.
She like the door was open and she was like getting something and some fucking truck like swiped the door.
Yeah.
And it almost like knocked off. And then once the dude like exchanged insurance, apologized. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then the same thing when the insurance came out, he was like, nah, she opened the door into me. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The excuses are hilarious. She's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm ambidextrous. You're like, well, sir, you can write with both hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can't see.
I'm a Cancer. What?
Yeah, but they're always compliant there, and then the second you leave the scene, they're like, that bitch hit me.
I know. You gotta start recording.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
But I feel like showing a phone in an American's face right now, it's just like, it's going to fire anybody up.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Is it illegal to record people? Like if you're just like at a grocery store, you just like people picking up avocados, you just start recording them?
I forget how that works. If it's public property.
I know you can record cops. I know that's legal.
You can record anyone in public. It's like a presumption of,
like
there's no presumption of privacy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
like
a beach?
if you're at a store, beach might be...
Oh, yeah, that might be different.
What about a beach?
Like
and what about if I walk into a Foot Locker and people are getting shoes and I just start recording
zooming
feet?
on the feet. Yeah.
That's gotta be illegal.
Well, that's illegal because it's private property of Foot Locker.
Yeah.
But if you're at the sidewalk in front of Foot Locker, parking lot.
I see what you're saying. So that's why like people you can't like record people like in an airplane or something?
I don't know.
But like
I don't know.
I record everybody in an airport. So if that's illegal, then I'm going to prison.
Making fun of them?
Yeah. It's my favorite thing to do. Anyways, but but yeah, so Gigi bit her knee. She didn't say anything to me. And Gigi ran back. Gigi ran back as if she did something good. She's like, I fucked that lady up. I'm good, right?
Yeah, she probably thought it was a sparrow. She's
doing?
Like, I'm going to catch you a bird.
Also,
Yep.
got new neighbors in my apartment complex.
Oh. Hot.
One of them saw today, Gigi ran after her, started barking, and I looked up, put in the trash can, an angel. An absolute angel. And her boyfriend or husband, I'm not sure. Hot.
Hello, governor.
Like, it's like, and their place is right below mine.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I get like a snake camera in there? Watch them fuck. Illegal? Yeah. But they're hot, and their dog's hot. You ever have a couple that's so hot, their dog's hot?
Usually those, no, that's not true. Some people have ugly dogs.
It's like this Great Dane hot dog.
Great Danes?
Oh my God, Great Danes with a long ass goddamn limbs?
Too big, too much animal.
Nah, put
Too
some
much
stilettos on them?
No. Drive it up to the sequoias, let them roam.
How long do you think
12 minutes.
your cat would last if you just let it go in the forest?
I don't. 4 days.
Wow.
Yeah, because I think they're kind of I don't know. They can just survive off wild shit. Cats just be on the side of the roads all the time.
That's
really
true.
sad.
I guess cats are different. I think if you put Greta, like you just drove her up to like Joshua Tree, she would last like 14 minutes, and then a hawk would just fucking scoop her
Yeah,
up.
well, it depends on the environment. Because I think if they had to eat food on their own, they could last for a long ass time. But if there's predators,
Yeah.
fucking, that's when they get yeeted up.
Gigi's just watching bears fuck. She's so good at it.
Speaking of dogs, I saw this in the airport. I thought it was funny. There was a dog, and I would assume it's a emergency dog. What's the term for it?
Service animal.
Service animal.
Yeah.
But this dog had red vests on it, like little Santas outside the stores that was ringing the bell for 48 hours. It said, "Do not distract," and I thought that was funny because it was like, it's a dog. You sneeze too loud, and he's like, "What the fuck y'all talking about over here?"
It's also like, why is it my responsibility to not distract the dog? One that says don't pet the dog, fine. Distract
Do not
the dog.
distract. But that's also very sad because
what if I play in a mariachi band? I'm sorry.
Every
I'm
other dog in
practicing.
America is getting like head rubs and belly scratches around, and then everybody walks by this dog and like, "Hey, look at this fucking ugly ass dog. Can't look at it." And like, that's got to be terrible for its self-esteem. It's like, nobody's looking at me.
Am I gross?
Golden Retriever. I got a great coat.
Am I gross?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not distract. Like that's like
The distracting is crazy.
I listened. I read the sign and then I like looked away. I was like, "Hey, come on, hey, get him out of here."
I feel bad.
I did too. Now I don't know how that dog feels. I would feel like it probably feels like a cat, honestly.
Well, the thing is, I wonder once the vest is off, then he gets all this love. He's like, what the fuck's going on when I'm in the airport? No one even looks at me.
True.
Am I just ugly when there's a lot of people? Greta loses. Greta like it gets so calm when she's around people. It's phenomenal. A lot of people. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Unless it's a beach.
Unless it's a beach, exactly.
Yeah. I think the weirdest thing I've ever seen on a plane is a bird. Some lady brought a bird on a plane, and that just makes me happy on the inside, knowing that somebody out there is like on their to-do list, like, I got to get a fucking bird cage for my bird on my fucking Southwest flight.
Do you think the birds that were looking outside being like, I used to be able to do this?
Yeah. I think he's like, this is all y'all got?
I'm flying.
Yeah. Turbulence. Never heard of it. Yeah, he's probably like, what? Let me out here.
Yeah, I got the rest.
Do you think if a plane was going down and a bird was on it, he was like, y'all can let me out. I'm good. Y'all, what y'all going to do? I'm good. I'll figure it out.
When birds fly, do they ever have turbulence?
I think.
Funny. If they're like, whoa.
I think they just get readjusted.
Huh?
I think they just get readjusted.
What do you mean?
Like the wind is just pushing them in a different direction. Like I've seen it where they kind of like, they're like one wing gets pushed up a little higher than the other. Then they like veer left, kind of like a sailboat.
What the hell is that flying V shit? Get your own personality. Why are you following everyone?
But I'll tell
why
you
is it always a V?
Being the first bird in that V? Come on.
Oh,
I'm putting that on my resume.
That would make me nervous.
At the bird's nest, like, ladies, what's up?
That would make me so nervous.
I lead the V. But then there's always one bird that's like not in the V, but he's close by, and you're like, you get kicked out?
Yeah, you ever like I was in this this show when I was in New York. I think I talked about this before.
Uh-oh.
It was called the Fantasy Party. That I had to have talked about this.
No, Lisa.
I don't remember.
What? I never talked about this.
You were in a show?
Game, roll the camera.
Dude, they've been rolling. Like a Broadway show?
It was an off-Broadway show. It was called Fantasy Party. And
Plays?
I'm sorry?
Like a play?
It was labeled as a play. This was just a bachelorette dream. It was just...
Wait, this is like some Chippendale shit?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Talking about birds. The only woodpecker we need are these photos. What are you saying to us?
Dude, I can't.
You were in Tropical Island?
How the fuck have we been doing this podcast for 2 years and I haven't brought this up?
I mean, I would probably hide it if I were you too.
What was the show called?
Fantasy Party. Look it up. Fantasy Party. It was literally just a bunch of like,
you want maybe some Chippendale shit?
Yeah, it was like, I don't even know how many, maybe 7 or 8, just dudes. And we had like pretty like tight, like choreographed dances. And it was, it was all to like, you know, I'm trying to even think of I'm trying to even think of like a song, like It's Raining Men. We'd have like whitey, that's how the show ended. We'd have whitey tighties on and we'd be wearing raincoats. And it's raining men. Hallelujah, and then we throw the fucking jacket off, whitey tighties, in front of all these bachelorette parties. Girls like, fuck yeah, throwing dick pencils and shit. And I did it for like a year and a half, every Friday. And it was like, we were like firemen in one number. One number, you guys heard me. We did numbers. There were numbers. And we had to do rehearsal dances and shit.
Broadway Blau, dude.
Broadway Blau.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it was.
Did it pay well, or were you just like, I got a 6-pack?
No, it paid fine, but like it was the first like thing I ever did that was like off Broadway. So I'm like, oh, I'm doing something. Yeah. And it was around like, dude, it's interesting. Like a lot of these were heavily talented like actors. Like a lot of them dudes are doing like like the dude that's playing Jafar in Aladdin on Broadway now, which like to get on Broadway is so fucking hard. Yeah. He's playing like lead Jafar in Aladdin. So like my point is that everyone was like super talented, but it was like this thing where like you get paid every Friday and you get to feel like you're sort of in show business. And but it was so funny. My point of bringing all of this up is you're
available for bar mitzvahs.
Exactly. No, the flying V thing you're talking about when we were doing like dances, and I would go to rehearsals, but I never practiced at home. I wasn't like great, but some of these dances they put me in the front, and then all of a sudden I'm dancing, not really knowing the dance, and I'm feeling like everyone behind me is copying me, and I am stressed. I'm also wearing whitey tighties. I'm packing them. I wear a dance belt.
You're packing whitey tighties?
You guys know what a dance belt is?
No.
Oh, I'll tell you what a dance belt is. It's this like elastic thing that holds your junk in, and then it's a thong. So when you're dancing around, your cockiness doesn't flippy flop. I'm dressing up with whitey tighties and a fucking raincoat. It's raining men. Hallelujah.
What in the fuck is there any photos of like what they would like wear?
I've been trying to find them. I can't find any.
Oh, really? There's a whole website.
Fantasy Boys, Fantasy
The
Factory.
Fantasy party.
This is what I found so far. This is a blurb. The night includes specialty drinks, dancing, adult games, pole dancing lessons, and a variety of activities.
No photos of these?
I'm still working on it. We'll see.
What are you fucking jacking off over there, Gabe? Pull it up.
Dude, it was, and there was like singing. There was a drag queen number that was fucking fire. There was like this woman called Tammy the Tornado. She had gigantic knockers, and she would just
Tammy the Tornado.
Yeah, flap dance with not called flap.
This was just your life.
This was every Friday for a year and a half.
Wow, were you doing stand up at this point or no?
No, not yet.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, not yet. Every Friday, and let me tell you something, dude. We would finish that show, and it was in front of 200 bachelorette people.
Yeah.
Dog.
Cooter
Braun. Cooter Braun, they used to call me. I mean, dude, we would go to this bar.
Is this it?
That might be me, bruh. Is that me all the way right?
This?
Oh, no, that's not me at all. Click on that.
Those type of dudes.
Male Reserve, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Male Reserve?
Or male, what is it?
There's a video.
Oh, let's watch that video.
Oh, God.
This is an Indiegogo?
The Fantasy Party Indigo Campaign Texas Tour.
Yep.
This is you?
Yep.
You did this?
Yes.
Was that you? Was that
This
actually?
is it. This is it.
Is that you right there?
Bro, I swear to
think
God,
that
I'm
was
probably
you.
in this. This is it.
Wait, sorry.
I
think
swear
that
to God,
was
I'm
you.
probably in
I'm
this.
off this podcast.
This is crazy. I think you're going to turn around in whitey tighties, right? Here.
Dude, I
that
swear to
you?
God, it's me.
Are you serious?
I think that was Michael.
Dude, oh my God, that was the opening number. Dude, this is the show, because I know. This is it.
Oh my God. Just when you thought
This is
Howcast
it,
couldn't
bro.
get any work. Was this before or after Howcast?
This was before.
Oh, Jesus. So you were destined for Howcast.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get laid off this?
Huh?
Did you get laid off this?
That's what we were just talking about. Dude, like it was shooting fish in a barrel.
I mean, this looks like a Chippendales thing.
It is. Ride a cowboy. Literally, bro. Say horse, ride a cowboy.
Get off my podcast.
That's Sammy the Tornado.
Do you still keep in contact with all these people?
One of my friends I keep in contact with. God, that dude right there was the most talented guy in the fucking room.
He's fucking jacked.
Jacked.
So all this was you just wear fire hats and be hot.
Yeah. And then women would freak out and then dance with us, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Chippendales.
Yeah, it was Chippendales. It was for real Chippendales. Yeah. And literally, dude, you know what my audition was? Take your shirt off.
Yeah.
And then they go, cool.
Goddamn.
Big, huge shout out to our third sponsor, ShipStation. Dude, the holidays are the most wonderful time of year. But if you're running an online store, you know they can also be the craziest time of year. You've got inventory to manage, orders to fill, and a growing list of stressed out customers checking in twice a day, wondering whether those last minute gifts will arrive in time. Well, with ShipStation, the hassle of shipping out holiday orders melts away, leaving you with happier customers and more freedom to run your business or enjoy some much needed time off.
And talk about convenience. As the holidays coming up, the last thing you want to worry about is getting your boyfriend or girlfriend, fiance, wife, any of that a gift. And then you got to work it. Then you got to worry about the work stuff. It's like, let ShipStation do all that stuff so you can have some time off, be a family man, be whatever you want to be, and just get it dealt with.
Yeah,
Make
the ease of
shit
use,
happen.
the money you save, it's incredible. All right? If you sell anything online, I don't need to tell you that shipping can be super frustrating. Shipping! There are so many carriers and tons of factors, all right, that go into figuring out the best rate for each order. All right, ShipStation gets rid of all that shit. ShipStation makes shipping the easiest part of running your online store so you can get back to doing what you're passionate about, which is growing your business. All right, make this holiday season a little brighter with ShipStation. Use offer code SOCKS to get a 60-day free trial.
What?
That's
60 days
yeah.
using
socks
at shipstation.com. Make ship happen.
Click on the microphone at the top and enter socks.
God damn. I told you about that MTV game show that the reality show that I almost was on. I was on like the second round of like callbacks for the audition.
I think, but
and
keep
then,
going. I think I know.
On the Zoom for the interview, they made me take my shirt off. And like, she was like, "Oh, but you can get a tan for the show." And I was like, "Yeah, it's funny." But she like didn't. She was very serious. She was like, "There's gonna be a lot of like." She essentially was like, "You'll be the comedic relief. Like we're looking for somebody who's not in great shape." And I forget what she said. She's like, "You'll be the person that's like compared to all of these really in-tone bodies. But for you, would you at least be able to get like a spray tan?" I was like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, how mean do you have to be on one Zoom call?
I don't know. Yeah, this was pre-pandemic. This was like 2016. I had my fucking, I left work early. I had my laptop on top of a cooler to prop it up for my body.
Dude,
You think about these people and you're like, what are they doing now? You know, I wanted that moment so bad. I was like, I need this. I want to be on this MTV show. I would do anything for this. And then like, would you tan your body? Your body kind of looks like a melted Go-Gurt. And you're like, sure. But then you look back and you're like, thank God I didn't get that.
Trevor, did you see the video that just played?
I wish I did.
That's what I did.
And now you have a dog that bites people in San Francisco.
Yeah. Look at this.
But that didn't like alter your career.
No. I'm just saying, like
It might now. Should I post that? Should I go live and just share it?
Post it. I got no problem, dude. Howcast this.
But that's something that's like you're in control. Versus reality TV, they can make you look like the good guy, the bad guy, or whatever.
Yeah.
But like this is just like you're just a hot guy with a fire hat on.
Literally it.
You're just a drunk guy at a frat party, running train.
I mean, dude. After those shows, we go to this bar in Times Square, and it was wild.
Yeah. Because it doesn't seem like a real job, even though it is. You're like, because you got to stay in shape, you got to be toned, and you guys have dance routines. So it is a job, but it's like at the end of the day, you're like, you're having a good time, then you go out after with these people.
Yeah, it was funny because some of those guys took it very seriously.
Oh,
they're like, we're in character. I'm like, okay, there's cooter around here.
Yeah, like an actual building's on fire. It's like, I got it. Your cock's out, Kevin. So what did your parents think of this? Did they know?
Well, my mom didn't know, and
you're like, I'm gonna be a Boy Scout.
Funny thing
your dad was at one of the shows.
My dad went to a show with my stepmom.
Okay, first of all, stepmom, what's going on here?
Yeah. I can't believe I have a stepmom.
Let me beat.
All right.
No, wait. So wait, you invited him out, or he's like, I want to see this new thing Michael's been up to.
He was in town to visit me, and I had to do this thing, and like I wasn't. You know what's funny? I'm still not embarrassed about it. There was some dances that like looked cool or whatever, and it was just like a job, and I was like, there was part of me that was proud of it, but it's so funny because in retrospect, when you look back now, you're like, oh, this is just like Chippendales. But in my head, because there was like a professional choreographed person and like the dude who owned the show was very serious about it, and you got to get all the moves tight, and like the way that people felt about it made me be like, oh no, this is like an off-Broadway show.
Right.
But it's not. It's literally Chippendales.
Where did that air? Or like not air? Where was it located? Was it on Broadway?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was off
like
Broadway.
An alleyway near Broadway.
No, it was on what fucking street? It was on like 38th and 8th or something like that. Mm-hmm. It was just in his theater, like it was in a theater, like underneath like a hotel.
Yeah, strong underneath a hotel vibes.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, it was like
performer.
150, 200 fucking bachelorette parties, and it was just, dude. I mean, it was
and what was
wild.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Party.
It
was wild.
Not
like
a great name.
Women would just be, not a great name at all. But women would just, dude. I remember the first show that I was in, I was like dancing, and this girl was like hot, like hot, like 22, 23, hot. I was dancing, and I like forgot I was in a show. I literally started fucking talking to her. I was like talking to her. I got her number, and as soon as we were like exchanging phone numbers, my buddy like grabbed me.
Yeah, he's like, we're supposed to be doing the worm right now.
No, I swear to God, he fucking grabbed me. He's like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, what? He's like, we're in a show. We have a number, and like, we got to get back to
the
exchange.
We have a number. Ding ding ding, bing 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 bing.
It's raining, man.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but I like forgot.
What do you mean? That's so funny. You're like, I can't believe I ever didn't tell you guys this. There is a new layer to the onion every, I'd say 3 or 4 months.
I cannot believe I didn't tell you this.
Yeah.
This was such a massive part of my life for literally like a year and a half.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's great.
No, it's, dude, but that's what I said earlier. It's just like you're jacked and you're just being hot. It's, and you're playing to bachelor parties. You want to win. It's not like in comedy where sometimes you're like, I don't know if this audience is going to like me. It's an audience of women looking to have good times with hot men.
That's
you
literally
probably never once bombed. And even if you did, you're just like, watch my pecs dance. And they're like, you're back on.
I will say, though, the tail end of this run, it got a little sad. Because you ever do these numbers in front of 25 people? That's when you're like, oh, this is like... I remember we had to switch venues. Because we had to switch venues. The one venue, like I guess just the marketing or whatever was like everyone knew where it was. And we switched to this like... other venue in the meatpack industry, and was like very much like a club, and it just the numbers were so down. It lasted like another like 3 months there, but it was like you do that in front of 200 people that people are losing their minds. It's fine.
Were you there for the last shows? Did you ride it out?
I was there when it started to putter out. I wasn't there like the final.
You think if they would have stayed that location, you would have stayed doing it to this day, and you would have been
fucking hope
off Broadway Blau?
I hope not. There was this other thing that like some of the members of the fantasy party were in this thing called Tony and Tina's Wedding, which is like a big show.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's like kind of, it's in Vegas, whatever. And so that was sort of like the trajectory I wanted. Where it's like, I do this, and then I audition for Tony and Tina's Wedding. And then that was, because that felt way more like a show. Like there was like a script and fucking,
Clothes, yeah.
Yeah. Buddy, when my dad came to watch this show,
you went to hug him and he just has oil all over his clothes after. He's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, dude, can you imagine?
Baby oil? Yeah, I'm gonna rub one out.
Can you imagine having a son, and then your son says, I'm gonna graduate college and go to New York, to the big city, to make it as an actor. And then a couple years later, you go, oh, you're in a show? That's incredible.
Ding, ding, ding. We had a really good family friend, the daughter, there's 2 of them. One of them, they're twins, so they're always like doing the same stuff. And one of them went to law school, and then one of them went to New York and became like very interpretive dancing. And my dad was like, "Yeah, we talked, and I guess she's doing the show, and you can see it online." And she's like, literally, like,
oh no,
tits out for the boys. Like she has like gold paint over her like body, and but it's like. It's art beyond art, where it's like, what art is so much art that it's like, I don't know if this is shit or the best thing in the world.
Yep.
And I'm just underappreciating it.
Yep.
It was one of those. She was in the show and it was like, there's so much going on, and she was literally naked, like running through the stage, and like the crowd was loving it. And I was just like, yeah.
I know.
And she had a rack. And I'll tell you what, she was my sister's age. She's older. And I always was like, these two.
Yeah.
If I ever did a little bit of truth or dare, I dare you to marry me. I love you. Let's run away to Costa Rica.
Yeah. Do you remember that my goddamn sister had a bunch of hot friends? Do you remember me bringing up the fact that she had a friend named Lindsay Murphy who I absolutely loved?
Yes.
Do you remember that she was talking to me and laid on my bed for a second? Nothing sexual ever. And then she left. And do you remember when I used to smell that pillow consistently and my mom washed it and I was pissed?
Yeah.
You ever lay on a pillow and just go, Lindsay Murphy?
I might tonight.
Bad.
But dude, these 2 girls were like twins, and they were like, my friend dated one of them, and the other girl wasn't the one. The other girl was the one that did all the art stuff. So I was like, damn. Then I watched that video, and I was like, do it in slow-mo.
Yeah. 4K.
My dad's like, we're at the show. Shut up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's what it is. And the dad, it's so interesting. It's interesting to hear a parent's point of view, because they don't ever want to be, I guess, honest with how they really feel about their kids, because they say things that trigger the fact that they're not happy. They're like, yeah, she's doing her thing. She's figuring it out. She's, not for us, but she's loving it. And you're like, just be like, this ain't it. This ain't it.
I mean,
I know, but it's like, well, I don't know. But we know on the other side that we're hearing it, we're like, you're not.
Oh, you're not happy at all. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, she's figuring it out.
Yeah,
I feel like she's figured it out. She's in the show.
She's wearing gold boobs. She's in there.
Yeah, she's literally a Golden Globe.
Oh. But yeah, dude, my dad left that show most likely. I mean, he
Crying.
he was respectful enough in it. He was like, oh, good show, blah, blah, blah. But dude, he probably left that thing being like, what is going on?
Home. Yeah, he was probably one of those things to the stepmom, because the stepmom didn't know you super well at the point, maybe.
No, she didn't.
So she was probably like, your dad's trying to break the barrier and be like, whatever makes him happy.
Yeah.
One of those type things.
Yes,
and,
of course. Well, it's also like, dude, you're like, my dad is a business guy. He knows nothing about anything about the
that's
arts.
what I was talking about with the parents I was just talking about with this.
Yeah.
The dad is like a lawyer. He's just very to the paper.
Yep.
Like just very by the books. Shakes your hand, really good posture, slick back hair.
How do you feel about a hard handshake?
Don't like it. Somebody did one the other day. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
I know you can beat me up. You don't have to show me your fucking muscle strength.
Yeah, it comes from a lot of like boyfriends of the girl like after a show. And the girl's like, oh, I brought my boyfriend to your show. And you're like, yeah, how's it going, man? He's like, yeah, it's just funny. What?
Stop.
Let go.
Ow.
I have fragile hands.
Yeah, it's like, but also it's like, I already know you can beat me up. We don't have to do this. Just walk up to me like, I can beat you up. I know. Great.
Yeah.
We already know.
Yeah.
I'm 5'9", barely.
But yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. This is a question we should have asked your dad on the Patreon. Gabe Tattoo. Anyways, we got to get into some motherfucking sock talk.
Let's do
you
it.
Love me? Are you riding?
We have a sock talk today that is a update on episode 144. So this is Cody wrote in and said, I just listened to episode 144 and you guys were talking about wrestlers making weight. And I just wanted to say that, yes, as a wrestler, I have jerked off to lose a couple tenths of a pound. I turned on all the showers in the locker room on the hottest setting and beat my shit like a gorilla in the Amazon rainforest on a rainy day.
I think that's more for mental weight to get off your brain. Because, it takes off a couple of ounces, but it takes off a lot on the mental capacity too.
Right.
Yeah.
You get that nut out, and then you're like, what am I doing wrestling?
Yeah.
You're just
I need a major in math. Yeah, but those emotions weigh a lot. They can weigh a lot. Dude, I had a headache today, like a massive headache, and I literally couldn't you ever get like a migraine so bad you can barely see? No?
I see your head's going.
Yeah, but it was really bad, and I was like, I took a hot shower, and I was like, didn't help. And I was like, you know what's going to help? The old J. Owen.
I've been very hungover when I go, I'm so hungover, jerking off will help. And then you nut, and you lay in bed, and you're like, God, I'm a worse human being.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
I still feel bad.
That's exactly what I did. I jerked off, and I felt cool for like 17 seconds, and I was like, cool. My headache went away. No, it didn't. I feel worse.
Yeah.
I feel worse. That's really funny. But I don't think that was for wrestling. I think he was just horny.
Yeah.
Like maybe he justified himself by like, oh, this is why I'm jerking off in the locker room in front of every other person.
So yeah, thanks for writing that in. Let's do a secret sock now.
Let's do it.
An anonymous submission that says, I used to mow lawns to make extra money. And one time I was so rocked up, I jerked off behind the client's house. They were not home.
Damn. Weed Whacker 3000 right there.
Dude, that's honestly, I understand that feeling.
Just got to get that load out.
Dude, sometimes just like, especially if you're on you ever been on a sit down mower? That shit vibrates.
Oh shit.
Get your little rocked up.
Oh yeah.
The smell of fresh cut grass.
Dude, that fresh cut grass.
Gasoline,
the summertime.
Have you ever been on a first date or something? You get real blue balled, or you guys go back and start like fooling around, but the nut still. What is blue balls? Is that just like false start?
I honestly don't know, but it hurts so bad.
But you're like on the subway and you're in the back of an Uber and you're like, oh, Papa's about to bust.
Yeah.
Pull over.
Yeah. I get it's like it really hurts. The balls start really hurting, and also like the pelvic area starts to really hurt.
It's like a brain freeze, but for your dong.
That's it. Honestly, that's the best way to put
balls. Brain freeze.
Same thing.
Why are brain freezes in my head blue?
Because I think blue is freeze. Also,
solid logic.
Also,
you were on Broadway.
I was off Broadway. I took my shirt off. I fucked many.
Is it off Broadway or on Broadway?
Off.
What's
you
the
think
difference?
that was on? On Broadway's like the West Side Story.
Yeah.
Aladdin.
What does off Broadway mean? I know it's not on Broadway, but you say off Broadway, you're still chasing the name Broadway.
It's like being in the G League.
Okay. So it's not on Broadway.
Nah.
But you can still do it.
Are you asking if it's like...
So
okay.
would that be like, oh, I'm headlining a show in Hollywood, but I'm off Hollywood. Okay, so you're in Sherman Oaks.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, it is. It's on like 8th Avenue. So it's not...
But is that Broadway?
No.
So you're not on Broadway?
Correct. That's why it's off
So
Broadway.
you're just clout chasing the name Broadway?
It's like the minor leagues. It's still a show,
minor leagues.
but it's just not a...
It's still like in like the theater district, but it's minor.
Theater district. Gotcha.
It would be...
Yep. Yeah. Did you ever meet any like Broadway people and be like, oh yeah, I'm in fucking Fantasy Island party, fantasy party?
I knew where we were.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm walking up to someone.
So did you go on the subway like dressed up in that, or did you go to a locker like the little bad bitch you are and change your little locker like a stripper?
Oh well, dude, that was my first experience about having like a locker room experience.
Well, hold up.
Because you go in the back of the fucking thing and everyone's changing.
Yeah.
And you got to put a dance belt on. You can't put a dance belt over your goddamn. That's a naked experience.
Yeah.
So you got to take your dick out and put a goddamn dance belt over that. And that was a unique.
Mm-hmm.
That was my one and only locker room experience.
Would you ever give a little pre-tug before going out there?
Yes. Every single time. I would give a pre-tug before I put my dance belt on. Because there's dudes like with...
That's what I'm saying.
Like Italian guys with...
What is that about Italians? They just got massive dongs, great hair.
Know. I do not know.
Gnocchi out of, scratch. What is that?
I don't know. The only
Make me gnocchi and give me half your cock.
Oh God, I would take.
Let me have half.
I would take if you gave me 2 inches, I'd be fucking proud. Now I'm just like, this does a thing.
Okay.
Can you imagine having the confidence to like before you? Okay. You know how sometimes before you go on stage, you're like feeling very confident, like, oh, this crowd, just wait, guys. This is gonna be the fire. You know what I mean? You know that feeling? You're like, just wait.
Yeah.
I would love one time for me to have that feeling right before I took my cock out. Just wait.
Sad.
You're gonna be fucking, and I'd never feel like that. If you gave me two more inches,
just wait moment. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because these dudes with fucking 8, 9, 10, like they go, oh my gosh, she's gonna do a fucking backflip, and you go, bam,
they pull out, and then they gotta pull out more because it's still not out.
I watch porns like all the time where the girls do a double tug down.
Oh wow,
just a
that's
wonk
true.
and then wonk.
Yeah,
dude, you give you a half a boom, and that shit is.
I know that's the biggest fear of getting pants growing up. Like middle school, they're gonna grab the boxers too. You get pants at like 10:30 a.m. Kind of like hibernating.
Yeah, it's breakfast time.
God damn, I'm sleeping. Where are we?
I have no idea.
It's time to wrap up.
Wrap up. Cock, dancing, Broadway. No titles on this one. Wow.
Off-Broadway Blau.
I mean, maybe off-Broadway Blau.
Yeah.
Fantasy
Blue
pussy.
Balled on Broadway?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Could
Fantasy
be,
paw pussy?
What?
Huh?
Paw pussy?
Greta bit.
We got...
No?
No. Put a knife in it. Shut it down.
Put it... All right.
Thumbnail definitely could be Michael photoshopped onto a Chippendales dancer.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds hot. We can just take fucking stills of me shirtless. Get less views. All right, guys. That's the mother effing episode, man. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Friendly reminder, we have a Patreon every Friday, ad-free. For only $5, you get 4 extra episodes a month. Go on patreon.com/StiffSocksPod. We have iconic episodes such as the Gabe interview, and we interviewed Trevor Wallace's girlfriend. They are fucking funny and fire, and our parents don't listen, so we get wild. So definitely do that. Also, guys, we love you. Till next time, bye.